What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So let's talk about XRP again, because you know there's a lot of people that have price predictions for this position that believe that this is going to be worth so much more than where it is right now. And I'm one of those people. I believe that it's going to be worth a lot. I have my price predictions and I have my exit plan. But I think that's the more important piece is understanding what your exit plan will be because it's an investment for all of us. An investment means that you're buying at a lower price and you're selling at a higher price, right? Or at least you would hope so. However, there's a lot of people that may just hold on forever, and I don't know what their idea of or what they're trying to do with it. If it's something where they're just trying to have it as that maybe store of value for them, even though that's not what XRP is, and then utilize XRP in order to make transactions on a daily basis in different stores and different online stores and all that stuff. Who really knows what their mindset is? But I know for me, I want to treat it as an investment, eventually convert it to what the fiat currency is. But then again, if this is taking over what that is, or majority of those transactions, those digital transactions, I guess, um, then wouldn't it make sense to just hold it and keep that value? But I think people just want to have value that's going to remain the same. So that's why they always convert it or want to convert it back to the dollar because it has a value here, even though the dollar is, inflationary. It's still something that's like, okay, we know that this can't move much, that it's still going to be a dollar. And what's going to happen is prices of everything else is going to either increase or decrease, right? Most likely increase. But you still have that value of a dollar and it's still worth $1 million. If you hold XRP and let's say it does decrease, let's say you have $1 million and it decreases by 10%, you now only hold $900,000. And that feels some type of way, even though the overall position is deflationary. It still doesn't fully make sense for you to take on that risk to continue to hold it for a lot of people. So I want to know where your head is there. But what this video is about is talking about getting to $1,000. I've seen many predictions where it talks about getting to 1,000, 10,000, 30,000, hell, even 100 or $500,000 are those levels that people predict that this is going to get to. And honestly, it's something that makes me think. It makes me think about how high can this go, or where my expectations truly are. Right? I know that there's multiple scenarios that say this can happen, this can happen, this can happen. $10, $20, $100, $500, $1,000. Right? You can see all of those levels. But the point about investing is taking a low amount of money and selling it for a higher amount of money. So while you have your exit plan, you need to make sure you establish certain levels that you're going to sell at that give you the ability to accept reality, expectation, as well as max profit. Now, I've showed you my exit plan before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the exit plan spreadsheet, but I'm not going to have anything filled out. I'm just going to show you kind of market cap levels and where I assume that these are going to get to. But like everybody wants $1,000 for this to hit $1,000, but for me specifically, I don't need it to hit $1,000. But I wouldn't be mad if it did because I still would have some XRP at those levels. So let's take you through that process. Let's take you through where XRP is right now and then also go into the position there. But right now we're seeing XRP that's kind of making a move right now. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to check out Margex, check out my link for Margex. That link is in the description where you can start trading up to 50x leverage on XRP if you want to. But I recommend trading probably 5 to 10x leverage with a low amount if you're not used to leverage trading. If you are used to leverage trading, still 10x is a good level to where you're trading with somebody else's money, maybe 90% somebody else's money. And when it comes to, or not even 90%, it would be less than that. It would be somewhere around like 50%. But you're trading with somebody else's money, and you're able to make more money based on how much money they're giving you in that leverage, right? But you're also putting yourself at a lot of risk. So if you want a full breakdown of that, you can always check out my Patreon, which I have a bunch of videos on leverage trading, as well as just checking out the platform for yourself and exploring it for yourself. But if we look at XRP and where the price is right now, it's at 63 cents. We're seeing it increase on the day. You can see how this has been moving and creating this godlike candle, which is great. This is not a true god candle. A god candle is like getting up to a dollar maybe, like really pushing up. But seeing these levels of an increase out of nowhere is always great. But then you have $34.6 billion worth of volume, or sorry, market cap. And then you're also seeing a 1.6, $1.7 billion in volume. It's down 12% in the volume. We're seeing overall volume down by 21%. So it's understandable why XRP's volume would be down as well. Now, when we talk about getting to a level of $1,000, we start talking about the market cap. We start trying to understand what the market cap would be at that level. And honestly, it would be worth multiple trillions of dollars, which is hard for people to imagine because when you look at Bitcoin, that's the leader within the market and it has 50% dominance, 52% dominance, and it still only has a 1.4 billion or trillion dollar market cap, right? You would need to see multiple trillions of dollars for just XRP, which is currently worth 34 billion. So it's kind of a long road to get to. Even to just 300 billion, it's a long road to get to because that would be a 10x from where we are right now. But when I start to think about it, I look at the use case and I look at all the things that are going on, which I did kind of explain in the last video and many of my videos. And it really does paint that picture of how it could get there based on the amount of transactions that will go through, the amount of money flow that we have there. But more importantly, if you don't fully believe that it's going to get to $1,000, if you don't fully believe that it's going to get to $100, you need to have an exit plan established. So what I have on the screen right now is my exit plan spreadsheet, which I do offer on Patreon. I think you have to have like the second level of membership. It may be the first level. I'm not 100% sure, but you should see how you can access that post if you go over to my Patreon link. But anyways, you have this exit plan. How you use it is you put whatever coins that you do have in there, which I have 35,000, and it'll tell you how much it is worth at those levels. And at a certain level, I would see $1 million. So once I get above $30, which would be a $1.6 trillion market cap at the current levels, I would have $1 million there. However, my plan is to take profit a little bit sooner than that, right? Just a little bit sooner than that, not crazy. But what you need to do is establish yourself with a plan so that you can end up being, very profitable, very wealthy, and, make huge returns from it. Because that's the idea. That's our goal with XRP. So when we see this at a level of $3, for me, that's $100,000 that I could have. We see it at a level of $10, that's $350,000, which would be honestly a $540 billion market cap. Can it get to that level? I truly believe that it can. So whatever you believe the market cap level that it's going to get to based on the use cases that you see there and the traction, the popularity, all of that stuff, that's where you want to kind of establish your exit plan so that you can take profit, that you can become wealthy in this. So for me, $10 is definitely a significant point where I believe it will get to. Getting to that $20 point is also a significant level, which will be worth $700,000. But then you start to get into these other levels where it can get to $100, and I fully believe that it will find a way to get to this level, which would be a $5.3 trillion market cap. That may sound insane to some people, but when you think about something taking over the fiat currency, taking over our current monetary flow, our monetary system, we're talking about multiple trillions of dollars that are being taken over. And if you see multiple trillions of dollars, just thinking about having that use by itself, without factoring in the people that are holding the investment side of things and how much is actually going to be in use at that moment, in circulation at that moment. Without factoring that in, you understand that $5 trillion is a level that it can get to and should get to. So $100 is kind of that price point where I'm like, all right, well, you know what? I could have multiple millions of dollars before it even gets to that level. However, if it does become worth $1,000, which would be a $53 trillion market cap, meaning the overall market cap of everything, Bitcoin would have to be worth a heck of a lot. Ethereum would have to be worth a heck of a lot. We would have to see the crypto market probably north of $100 trillion, which again we're looking at the crypto market and comparing it to the stock market for some reason, when the stock market is about businesses and the flow of money that's spent on those businesses. However, the crypto market is about the flow of money that we're using to spend on those businesses, right? So it's more about the transactions rather than about the product that's received and the exchange of things, right? It's less about that. So we have to look at it kind of differently than how we look at the stock market, but we are comparing it to the stock market because it's not worth as much as the stock market, which is worth tens of trillions of dollars. But then we look at XRP, can it be worth 50 trillion by itself? I mean, you kind of take that answer, but I don't need it to hit $1,000. That's the thing. I don't need it to because I have an exit plan. And I suggest that you guys build an exit plan for yourself so that you don't need to have it hit $1,000. It would be great because as I hold, maybe 1,000 at that point, if I hold 1,000, it'll be $1 million, that I'll hold, or 2,000, I'll have $2 million at that level. And I hope to pocket multiple millions of dollars as it is climbing up. But the point is that I will be happy with what I'm gaining even well below $1,000. And that's kind of my plan. So let me know if you have your heart set on getting to $1,000 or you had your heart set on getting to 10,000 or 30,000. There's a lot of predictions out there that show this, and it's because of the use of what XRP may have in this world in the future. So I want to know what you guys think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, get your information on leverage trading on Patreon, as well as if you want to utilize MargX, feel free to check out that link that's in the description. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.